My fellow Singaporeans, very good afternoon to all of you. I have just come back from a very historic occasion. This morning, Tan Kin Lian, Dr. Tan Cheng Bock, and Tan Ji Say, the three out of the four Tans who contested in the 2011 presidential elections, came together at People's Park Complex, the food center. And they came together to stand united for change and to support the candidacy of Tan Kin Lian for president. Now, next Friday, only 5 days away, we will embark on a huge democratic exercise to elect our next president. And Dr. Tan Cheng Bock and Tan Ji Say came together today to reaffirm their desire to elect an independent president in Tan Kin Lian. Now, Dr. Tan Cheng Bock, Tan Ji Say, and even myself, we have come together with others to support Tan Kin Lian, not in our capacity as political leaders, but in our capacity as private citizens. Because like many of you, we have been concerned about the erosion of democracy in Singapore. We reject a system of own self, check own self. Tan Kin Lian has come out openly to say that if he is elected president, he will not hesitate to exercise his powers under the Inquiries Act of 2007. And he will convene commissions of inquiry if the need arises to look into what we have often now termed scandals. We cannot have a system where the government appoints its own people to look into these matters. It has come to a stage where these so-called investigations have become laughing stocks. People don't trust them. And we are now in an age where people demand more transparency and accountability. This is what Tan Kin Lian will do. This is not what Tharman or Ng Kok Song will do. Why? Because Tharman and Ng Kok Song represent the elites and the establishment. They are the paragons of the elites. You know, Tharman had to call on his good elitist friends Tommy Koh and Kishore to speak up for him. Even a Polish foreigner who goes by the acronym, or well, not the acronym, the pen name of Critical Spectator, whose actual name is actually Michael Petraeus, has come out in support of him. And the Critical Spectator has even gone as far as to question the sanity of Singaporeans who support Tan Kin Lian. And you know, his post was happily shared by none other than Ho Ching. All right? So, and I am sure you would have seen that cringe-worthy video yesterday of Ng Kok Song with his cat in a pram. He was wheeling his cat in a pram and muttering some things which indicated to me that, honestly, he had taken leave of his senses. Yeah? Wheeling his cat in a pram when many poor Singaporeans, less privileged Singaporeans, cannot even afford a pram for their newborns. So Tan Kin Lian is up against the elites and the establishment. But he's not alone, because he has the support of many common and ordinary Singaporeans who are willing him to victory. Now, I want to say something also. In 2016, Tan Kin Lian joined me and several others in penning a petition asking for Dr. Tan Cheng Bock to be allowed to contest the presidential elections. Now we know that Dr. Tan was cruelly denied the opportunity of contesting in that election, which he almost certainly would have won. And Taman was part of the government that passed the amendments to the Constitution that denied Dr. Tan Cheng Bock the chance to contest the presidential elections of that year. So, to the supporters of Tan Cheng Bock, let me say this to you. When you go to the polls on the 1st of September, it is time for redemption. We may never bring about a Tan Cheng Bock presidency, but casting your vote for Tan Kin Lian would be redemption. Not wholly, but in large measure, for the unfairness that was cast 6 years ago to deny Dr. Tan Cheng Bock the chance of becoming our president. Like many of you, I was heartbroken that Dr. Tan was denied that opportunity. But I know my moment of redemption will come on the 1st of September when I cast that vote for Tan Kin Lian. Because Dr. Tan Cheng Bock, in coming together with Tan Ji Say and Tan Kin Lian today, has expressed his wish for change. And we can effect that by electing Tan Kin Lian to the presidency. And as for the supporters of George Goh, I want to say what a magnificent and courageous campaign George Goh ran. He destroyed the myth that the presidency is reserved only for the establishment. I ask you also to cast your vote for Tan Kin Lian. George Goh's campaign was about change. I ask you not to let that campaign go to waste or be in vain. You still have one more chance for change on the 1st of September. And if we stand united, I am confident that on the 1st of September, we will effect the most earth-shaking change that Singapore has seen in many decades. Thank you very much.